before. As a young boy growing up, having some fun around the block. Now this generation gets so vile. I myself, I wonder why is that the journey of our life. Grandma say you safe behind closed door, but that is not true anymore. Society flush you out for sure. Kids today losing their ambition. They want to just like Gaga and tell them that's not the solution. No man, but the massive there. Speak to the kids and them. Keep your mind on school and help yourself. Education to excel. Don't choose the bottom of the well. Don't grudge and envy your brother, man. Put a hand on if you can. Come, let's build this little island. You don't know. Respect all the teachers. Show love for the elders. Your mother don't want you. Don't put yourself in trouble. Head should be on your shoulder, not right down in the gutter. If you have a problem, speak to someone you just might solve them. Yes, ma'am. This is the message going out to the youth and them live from the WCK band, man. Keep this spirit alive, man. You don't know, speak to someone. Jealousy is always on your mind. Time to put this thing aside. Come, let we elevate our lives. People want you like you are, they will tell them put your best to man. Just try to your best to make things move. Yo dis tout pour passer pour manger, pas me laisser mon parler, avancer pour avancer. Pas si c'est la caca chile, bel pays voté pour nous, on nous voit aller plus loin. Yes man, take this message, don't know. Keep your mind in school to help yourself. Education to excel. Don't choose the bottom of the well. Don't grudge and envy your brother, man. Put a hand on if you can. Come, let's build this little island. Here we go. Love sister and brother. Let's go. Encourage another. Let me know. If we just come together, I bet that we can make things better. Let me go. Yes, man. Again. Let me make things better. Listen up. Let me make things better. Let's go. Let me make things better. Again.
Good afternoon, good afternoon. It's a beautiful Saturday afternoon.
Listen up.
And it's time to bring you another edition of Youth Vibes on DBS Radio.
Don't put yourself in trouble. Head should be on your shoulder, not right down in the gutter. If you have a problem, speak to someone you just might solve them.
Youth Vibes is a program brought to you by the Ministry of Culture, Youth, Sports and Community Development under the guidance of the Youth Development Division. But today and every last Saturday, every month, the National Youth Council is in the driver's seat of Youth Vibes. My name is Jamasha Mello.
Yes, man.
The communications lead of the NYCD.
Listen up.
And it's my pleasure to be here with you this afternoon, the 27th day of December.
There we go. I remember how it was before. As a young boy growing up, having some fun around the block. Now this generation gets so vile. I myself, I wonder why is that the journey of our life. Grandma said,
today you are truly in for a treat. One of my favorite youth groups, very dear to my heart, is in studio today. They look nervous and I have no idea why. This is a stage in front of mics. You know, I don't understand why you all are looking at me with such nervous faces. That is crazy. You're usually in front of crowds. This is not a crowd. Virtual crowd. But nonetheless, we're going to have a good time today. The final Youth Vibes for 2025. I feel special being the person to host the final Youth Vibes for the year. I hope you feel special being in studio with me for the final Youth Vibes for the year. The NYC is special, you know, because we started off Youth Vibes live this year and I hosted the first live. And today, you are with me for our final live for 2025.
jealousy.
I'll say Elnara's favorite flavors. Crock it, clock it,
We ain't
clock it.
People
Good
want you like you
afternoon,
are.
wherever you are locked into Youth Vibes, or wherever you are locked into DBS Radio. Good afternoon to you. Hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. Merry Christmas. It's very late, but Merry Christmas. Nonetheless, if you are tuned in on Facebook and YouTube, good afternoon to you. You can tune in to Youth Vibes on DBS Radio's Facebook page and YouTube channel. You can also tune in using the Youth Development Division's Facebook page as well. So you have no excuse at all to miss today's edition of Youth Vibes.
Love sister and brother. Let's go. Encourage another. Let me know if we just come together. I bet that we can make things better. Let me know. Yes, ma'am.
And I hope I'm making your Saturday afternoon better. But let's go to Studio 2 to say good afternoon to our guests, two lovely ladies in Studio 2. Good afternoon.
Hi. Good afternoon.
And how are you all today?
Sickish.
Repeat that.
Sick-ish.
Sick-ish.
I got the Christmas flu.
Hey, lass, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I hope you feel better soon. I don't want the Christmas flu at all.
I won't
At
give
all.
it to you, I promise.
Thank you. So, how are you all? How do you all feel? It's been a busy year for you all. It's going to be a busy season
Indeed.
very soon. But for those of you who are tuned in studio, we have the two drivers behind Pashiwalk Dance Academy. I almost wore my Pashiwalk shit today, though.
And why
Said,
didn't
boy,
you?
I said, I believe that shit's alone there. I'll cause trouble on the live if I put that shit on
No,
me.
you're rapping.
I should have put my Pashiwalk shit on
You
me.
have to let them know you are also Team Pashiwalk. I
Yes,
mean, come on.
most definitely. But Pashiwalk Dance Company, tell us first of all who you are and where did this idea come about from two young ladies?
Well, I'm just going to introduce myself. I have no voice and I'm sniffling, so Gabrielle will do all the explaining. But good afternoon. My name is Elnara Emmanuel, 26-year-old. Yes, I've been dancing since the age of 3. And, if you know, you know. I've been in it. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. Clock it.
That's been my favorite phrase for the past couple of weeks. And
I am Gabrielle Didier. I am 26 years as well. I've been dancing from the age of 5, 6. How Pashiwalk started? Well, it all started at DSE, where Nara came to me and asked if I was interested in doing a dance. It wasn't necessarily a dance group, but per se, like, we would be like the head leads and like we'd like reach out to other dancers and like create dance videos, certain stuff like that, if it's for entertainment and so forth. However, there have been a lot of, first it was Erica came into the play, we had to put that aside, then Maria came, we had to push it to the side, and then in 2018 is when we actually like rebranded and we sat down and like we said maybe it's not a bad idea
to have a group.
to have a group and like the skills that we have developed, like train other young adults, little ones who are interested in that. So we decided to do that, and it has been the best decision. Me and Nara has decided to do.
I literally don't know how it turned from us making a group to a school.
Yeah.
I don't know. We don't know when it went from
a little
a little
'Cause
group to
currently- what it is now.
Currently,
A
how many dancers does Pashiwalk have? Since it's
40.
uncountable.
we have about 40 students.
Oh my gosh.
About that.
Oh, the mini group is our largest group.
And that's from what age?
That's from age 3 to 9.
And how many minis do you all have?
We have
19.
19.
That's a classroom, eh?
Yeah. We have 19 minis.
That's a classroom.
We've had bigger sets.
Yeah, like 20 something.
Oh my
You
good-
should know.
Yes. Yeah, and it's madness. I remember seeing Pashi Walk's first dance video. I'm not sure if it's the first, but very early on, you all had a dance video on the Bayfront. I remember that dance video very clearly,
With the
seeing
white
that on Facebook with the white
White
shirts, the
shirts.
jeans, and the sneakers on Bayfront.
That was our first ever photo shoot.
And I remember seeing that video. I was like, boy, those girls deadly.
If we
And
don't
who
wait-
would have thought that from that one video, Pashi Walk would have
Grand.
grown so vast and wide, now to having 40 something students? From what age do you have dancers? What's the youngest you have currently?
We have well, she turned 4. She let us know that she turned 4. She
Ella?
No.
Not yet. Not
Who is
yet.
currently 4?
She hasn't turned 2 yet.
Oh,
That one there? No. But
thought Ella was older than
our
that, eh?
actual members, she recently turned 4. So right now our youngest is 4
oh.
and our oldest member is actually 32 or 33.
Really?
Yes. And you wouldn't tell.
You wouldn't tell that
You wouldn't
she's-
tell that
But
she
I'm trying
is.
to think of who is 32 or 33. What you'll whisper that to me after, because
Yes,
I didn't
yes.
know that. I
Yes.
honestly didn't know you all had somebody 30 something years
So
old.
you're not too old.
Wow.
You're really not too old. A lot of people come to us and they're like, hey, I like 35 years old and I want to dance, but it's not to perform with us, it's just for fitness. And I'm like, why you don't want to perform? If you
Right.
love to dance, you might as well end up on a stage with some lights blinding you a little bit, you know?
And that's what Pashi Walk is about. That is one of
Yeah.
my favorite things when it comes to Pashi Walk Dance Academy. Seeing you all on the stage. Seeing it in practice is one.
Yes.
But seeing it
all together.
actually come together on a stage, it's really magical. And you know, if as two young ladies doing this, there has been challenges, I'm sure. What have you truly learned throughout the past couple of years doing this with people's children and yourself?
Boy.
One, if you have to think of the one lesson, one major lesson, because I'm sure there are many.
One lesson or one thing I always tell myself is when I stick my mind to something, I am going to follow through. All the time I always block out the outside noise because you will always get
And the outside
criticism.
noise are sometimes the parents. So
we always get criticisms and stuff like that. I mean, we do take advice, we do take critics and stuff like that to tell us in ways that we can grow, but
Yeah.
not all of it always comes from
A good heart,
a
yeah.
good heart. You understand? Because at the end of the day, Bria and I always say, when we're doing something, we always doing it for the kids. We don't care about the parents' feelings, and I always tell my parents that. So you've seen me speak
Very much so.
to the parents, and I tell them, to be honest, I really don't worry about you right now. It's the kids.
Yeah.
Because when you pay your money for a good product.
Right.
So you allow the experts to
do
put
what do.
together a good product doing
Trust
what
us.
they need to do.
Exactly.
And that is one thing that I like. You'll always find difficult parents, but over the years I've realized that Pashi Walk parents, they call themselves Pashi moms.
Yes, they do.
The Pashi moms have made up their mind that my child is in good hands. Do what you need to do with my child. They drop them off and they turn their back and they go,
That's
and they pick them up. And if they don't or they cannot pick them up, they tell you, bring my child for me, please.
Real.
But
Real.
they are very happy and comfortable with their children.
Or they would just
with
leave
you
them.
all.
for the whole
For the
entire
whole day, we have different sections of VSC, our minis, our juniors, and our seniors. Sometimes some parents would leave the kids with us they have their food, they have their snacks, with us for the whole time and be like, they're with all you. And the kids literally don't want
to
to
go
go home.
No. And that shows that you are providing a safe space for everybody involved, from the minis all the way up to your seniors.
Correct.
It shows that y'all are doing what you have to do.
Yeah.
But as young people, because y'all are young, you're not 30 yet,
Yeah.
so y'all are young, in this entrepreneurial world,
Mhm.
what sets you apart from the other dance groups in Dominica? Because there are others that have been there donkey years. What makes Pashi Walk the thing to be a part of?
You getting me?
Because somebody might be listening now, and I'm asking because somebody might be listening now and they might be saying, okay, when Pashi Walk announces that registration is open, why would I let my daughter or son join this group over the others who are available currently? They've been there longer, the people are older, the people know what they're doing apparently. So why should you be a Pashi Walk member? What makes Pashi Walk the thing?
I think because like our mindset, we go beyond like local, beyond what we know. So the techniques, the skills, the talent that we want to bring to our little Dominica, well, not little, no, big Dominica,
It is.
is that something different, something that is more entertaining, more willing to catch an eye, something that is not so commonly done here. So I think our drive, and people can see our drive that we have for Pashi Walk and the time that we put into it. So I feel like you can tell the difference. There's just a difference. I do not want to, make no comments, etc. But there is a difference that you can see how we attend to our students, what we do, the clothing that we wear. We do not limit ourselves, basically. We do not limit ourselves based on what the outsiders say, because at the ending of the day, for you to be great, you have to be different.
True.
You cannot do the same thing and expect a different outcome. So that's...
Where do your dance expertise come from? Is it something that you went to school for? Is it something that you are simply good at it and you have put your mind to be better?
All of the above.
All of the above.
All of the above. Like Brianna said at the beginning, we both started off at a young age. And again, when you have a natural talent, a lot of things can influence how you go about using your talent and how you grow in your talent. I can't speak for Brie, but I can speak for myself. I started early. I was ballroom trained. To those who don't know what is ballroom dancing, is like Latin, salsa, merengue, stuff like that, foxtrot, waltz, and those things. That's what I grew up learning from, from the age of 3. My mother was actually a dance instructor as well, so I would go to her classes, I would learn. She would have people from overseas come down to teach stuff, and I'm learning as well. And then because I was naturally drawn to it, again, it all comes from your support and your environment. My mother saw that I was really interested and she invested in that. She made sure that I always trained. I attended when I travel. She would at least try to get me into a dance class wherever, whichever country that we are, so that I could experience that, partaking in regional competitions and all those stuff like that, so that I can have that experience. I can say, okay, I've seen better than myself, and there's always room for improvement. I've seen better than myself and I want to do better. As well as a mindset for yourself. We have social media now. We can use that to our advantage. Yeah. People doing stretching classes, yoga classes online that we can learn. I mean, learning ballet is always better in class for the techniques and cleanliness, like in your dancing.
Of your skill,
right? The building block of your skill. You can actually go on YouTube and get a beginner's ballet class and start to teach yourself. It may not be the best, but it's always a start.
It's a start.
I hope at the next Pashi Walk production, I see a full-on salsa dance. Now that you have put that out there,
we have incorporated a few moves.
I know that, but I'm
like
hoping to see a full-on
salsa, glitter, all the jazz.
Elnara, put that in your brain, please.
Okay.
Remember, Jamasha has those expectations. All right?
And guys, she will remind me.
I will. And when in speaking I know I've listened to a lot of people like speak about Pashi Walk, because being backstage with the group is one, but being in the crowd and hearing people talk and all of those things. And one thing that people always say about Pashi Walk, which has always been something that I loved as well, is the outfits. Pashi Walk's outfits.
Can I say it?
Are
Clock it.
Pashi Walk's outfits are always different
Yeah.
compared to anybody else that you see on a stage. It's always something that you probably didn't see before. You didn't see it last year. You did not see it the year before. And if an outfit is used in
Yeah.
2025, they expect to see it in 2026.
Correct.
No, like that is something that I've always heard people say, and I said, "But wait a while, for real."
At
Yeah.
this
I've never
point,
seen
our
Pashi Walk
kids
use an
maybe
outfit
have
twice.
a good barrel of dancers.
Yes. In my household, I have a Pashi Walk sister. My little sister has been part of Pashi Walk for boy. I don't even know how long.
She started when she was
About 3-4 years.
Yeah,
4.
and now she's turning 10 in February. So she's been there for a while, and she has a drawer that is dedicated to Pashi Walk's clothes. And that drawer has been emptied and refilled and emptied and refilled and emptied and refilled. So for sure, I know that Pashi Walk, when it comes to outfits,
We are very intentional.
and
Very.
we see that.
We take time and pride depending on the type of music. We have to think, okay, if they do that move, will it give a nice flair? Will it it's not just the dance move, but the overall look while dancing can give you the story that
And
we
it's always
trying.
age appropriate.
Yeah,
Yes.
and it's not just like, oh, it's a pretty outfit. Like people
Yeah.
don't believe Gabriel and I designate time to sit and be like hours. If it's
Either
our own brain, we come
Yeah.
up with something that a seamstress, alas, our seamstress have to make for like 13 children, or we would literally sit down for maybe a good
Yeah.
30 minutes and designate our time to costumes for each dance, each child. We have to make sure that whatever we pick, because
Yeah.
we do
It's
have
not-
kids in
yeah,
different
sizes.
sizes and stuff like that. We have to make sure when we pick something for everybody,
Body.
it is for everybody,
Yeah.
and still looking fabulous as usual.
Yeah.
And you all always look fabulous.
Thank you.
For sure.
Clock it.
What are your expectations with Pashi Walk dance? Academy?
I wanna see us on all the stage.
International.
International.
What would be your dream event to perform at?
Whoo.
Hmm.
I'm seeing.
What do you think?
Wait.
It depends. Well,
depends on the
more
section.
For, yeah. So more for like the seniors, maybe like some.
I just
Artists.
want an international artist to be
Yeah.
like when they recruiting dancers and
To
they
look at us and see the potential
and they're
that
looking
we can.
in the Caribbean. Okay, Rihanna, if you feel like coming out with new music, and they're like, oh, they're looking for dancers around the Caribbean. Like you easily get in 6 seniors,
easily.
bad dancers in Dominica, easily,
From
Just
Yeah,
Walk.
from Pashi Walk.
from Pashi Walk, simple, just an
And we-
artist that just
Yeah, and we kind of train especially the seniors. We are more like at them, telling them like, out there in the dance world, it's not just do it once and finish. You have to do it until we are satisfied.
Because dancing is money. No.
It's not just us choreographers over there. Like if you don't get it, you're cut.
True.
and
It don't have tomorrow. I will do it full out. It is now. You gotta do it now.
Yep, and that is
So
why
we try to let them know
Yeah.
that lazy mentality wouldn't get you nowhere. You cannot be lazy and expect to go far. It will not work out. You have to put in the work. You have to put in
Period.
the work.
And including the little ones have to learn that as
Yeah,
well.
we now starting them even younger now and telling them if you don't get it, you will sit out.
Yep.
You will.
our juniors as
We
well.
tell the parents don't have no talking, no
Because quite frankly, if you want something to look good, and I've taught it to you for 2 months, that is a stretch, but I've taught it to you for 2 months and you still don't have it, and you're probably amazing at something else. Probably we should focus on that amazing at something else rather than the 2 months
And
that
that's
we're
fine.
trying to waste to get you where you need to be.
Yeah, and that is one thing we truly enforce in practice, because we always tell the parents that we know if they practice at home.
You can tell.
We can tell. Maybe the parents may not tell. I mean, the minis are cute, so even though they make mistakes,
And they have that
people
going
won't
for them.
notice, but we know. And at the end of the day, we always tell them, again, Patchwork is not just like a dance group where you come on a Saturday for 3 hours and just dance and have fun. No, we actually take it serious. It's a way that your child can be disciplined, as in, you can take an hour, maybe not even an hour,
30 minutes.
like 30
at
minutes
least.
in your day. Use it
Yeah.
as leisure time, because if the child is quote unquote in dance to relax, to have fun, then why not use that same reason at home? Yes, they're studying for school, but they need a 30-minute break. Play the song. It's an advice I give parents. Just play the song on the speaker at home. They must do the dance. Must.
True.
And that is a
True.
good way to enforce practicing and make it fun. They just hearing the song, sometimes
Yeah.
listening to the song, and that's how dancers also operate. When they just hear the song, they do the dance in
plan
their
ahead,
mind. Don't think because they're 4 they're not doing it. They're doing
Yeah.
it.
What
So
would
it's stuff like that.
what would be your advice for young dancers, first of all? Anyone who is currently dancing or wants to dance, what would be your advice for them, for local dancers?
Go for it.
Take the leap. You might not be good at it now, but practice. I will tell you, practice. Practice. That is just the word, practice, because Elnara is more of the hip hop, shake the booty. I'm more I'm more of the technical, because I've done a lot of like ballet classes and contemporary classes, trainings and so forth. So like that was my strong point, and her strong point was hip hop. And it is really true a challenge sometimes picking up her choreography, because I was not trained hip hop. So but practice
It gets you where you need to be.
it gets you where it needs to be. You feel like as if the move you're doing not feeling comfortable right now. Practice, because it's something that you haven't done.
It's new.
So it will feel, your body will feel like as if you out of it.
And
So
that is something I
just
always
go
I
for
always-
it. Practice. Put your mind to it. You will not get it now, but I am telling you, with practice and time, you will have it.
Yeah, that is something we always tell our dancers, because when we teaching them dances, especially the juniors, they're like, oh, that feeling's so weird. And I'm like, of course, if it doesn't feel weird, which means we need to change the move, because the whole point for you to grow as a dancer, you have to do things that you are uncomfortable doing in
Yeah.
terms of movements.
Yeah.
You understand? My seniors always ask me, oh, how comes after we do, and if you know, Patchwork doing our 10-minute dances for Carnival, Papa God.
Look out.
Our 10-minute performances,
Back.
they
No
always asking, how comes you doesn't be tired at the end of the dance? And I'm like, practice. If I always doing
Full
outs,
body
always
gets accustomed.
when I do go on stage, and obviously you use the momentum and the adrenaline that you get from seeing those beautiful lights and being on those beautiful stages, then it comes easy.
Yeah.
Muscle memory takes over. So practice.
And what would your advice be if someone wants to join Pashiwalk? What would you tell them? Your pitch for anybody that wants to be a member of Pashiwalk?
Come ready. Be strong.
Be strong.
Be strong. Because we take it very, very, very seriously. Yes, we have fun. Yes, we take kicks. If you see us post on social media, it's usually
You would think that
TikToks
there's
with
nothing
our kids.
serious
You'd
happening.
think that there's nothing serious. But there's proof in the pudding. When our kids, down
Go
to our
out,
minis,
yeah.
go out on stage
You
and
can
they
see
perform.
the time that we put into them.
Yep.
It's not just, and the kids, it's no gentle. You see how they say gentle parenting? It's no gentle teaching, eh?
Nope.
You
Not
gotta
at
do
all.
it rough.
We train our kids for if they do
Yeah.
leave Pashiwalk and they go or they
America
travel, go
and they-
overseas,
yeah.
and they pursuing, they will be able to survive and they will be able to thrive.
Yeah.
to be honest.
Nice. I love when young people take a chance on themselves and then it becomes something that they never imagined would happen. Because this is simply taking a chance on yourself and saying, we can do a thing, man.
No, it was literally let us do a thing.
Yeah.
Eh?
And a thing became
A big thing.
A big thing that you didn't even imagine would have been a big thing, honestly. And I think that your dancers, past dancers, present dancers, are very appreciative of being members of Pashiwok. Do we expect a production in 2026? Because there was no production in 2025.
We need a break. We just needed a break. We needed to
So that
regroup.
now that we have regrouped and our muscles and everything else are well rested, do we expect a grand? I'll put grand in front. It's a grand production.
What
for
you can
2026.
expect is something different.
Okay.
We're looking at something different. Yes, dance production, but something different.
Something different. That's all we can say. But I would also like to pull, because earlier on you asked about challenges, and I'm going to put this out here now because that is literally one of the challenges. Bruno, I was trying not to be that person, but we don't have anywhere to practice.
Yeah.
There's no place for us to have a proper dance production show. Again, we always think of our kids. You know,
Yeah.
if there is nowhere safe or comfortable that our kids have access to a place where they can change, not just a tent outside that's hot, they dancing, every show has to keep rolling, where they don't have a proper changing room, the stage is either wood or a built-in stage. We need somewhere for creatives and not just only dancers, but you have other artists and photographers and stuff like that. We don't have a place, so that also makes it very difficult for us. We say, you know what, we're giving them a year off. Let them see if they can gather up some materials and
A little
fix
wood,
a
to-
little
something.
wood,
a
a
little
little
wood, a little
something.
steel. But we have somebody calling. Hello, good afternoon.
Yes. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ladies, because I'm only here in ladies.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, it's a studio of ladies today.
Okay. I am not in Dominica,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm a Dominican,
Mhm.
and I like your program.
Thank you.
I like your program because of a few things. One, I have been looking at media person, right? I look at dances on different mediums.
Hmm.
And I have been observing that there are a lot of, when it comes to dance, right? There are a lot of programs where people portray and they dance to Zouk music.
Hmm.
Okay? Now, are you all also, because let me tell you, there is no like ballroom dancing in Dominica. They don't have that. Now the thing is, the only I make bold to say, the only band in Dominica who a man can take a lady to a dance and dance, a good dance, is Swing Sounds. No others, because the Swing Sounds play a variety of music that, you go to dance with your lady or your husband or whatever it is, and you according to the song, how many people maybe dance waltz? When you have a good waltz dance, you understand? How many people go? Nowadays you go to a dance and you don't have dances anymore. What you have is boom.
There are different. There are different styles, and
Pardon?
there are different styles. So currently, we just have to understand that everything is evolving. People are moving
Yes, people
away
are
from
evolving.
particular styles.
I can understand that. But there are no other bands in Dominica they play dance. You don't dance.
See, that
You
is why
jump on waves, that you never dance.
groups like Pashiwok is important, because they teach you all the varieties that you need. So hopefully, when somebody comes with something different, you are able to handle yourself, whether it's in
but
Dominica
yeah, but
or abroad?
what I have observed in the past is that you take a lady somebody to dance, and there is nobody to hold you properly and dance. Before they reach a dance, they want to let go and do your own thing. That is not a dance. This is not dance, and I would appreciate that you all try to teach your young people to dance. That you have waltz dance.
Mm-hmm.
You have like now that is being portrayed most time as zouk dance. Zouk is a very nice music to dance to. I can tell you that. I had love dancing when I used to be in Dominica, when my wife was alive. We used to go to a lot of dances. And then, you don't see that anymore in Dominica. You don't see it, I can tell you that. So those are things you all should try to inculcate in your dance group. Teach the young people, teach people. You could even have how you call it, sessions where you invite people. I know you're a dance group to do all sorts of, but invite people, do a practice on ballroom dances, and introduce those type of dances to your people. So
right.
when they go out, they can dance to any type of music whatsoever.
All right. Thank you,
so
sir, for calling.
I like your program. And I would like you to get encouragement from the outside. And it's a pity that, as you mentioned a while ago, that it is high time that the Arawak House of Culture is back on stream, so that people can go out there. And Arawak House of Culture has a large stage, so you could do any kind of program at the Arawak. Okay, my children, I said children because I'm much older than you all. Thank you, good afternoon.
Thank you so much for calling.
you.
Good afternoon.
Thank
So,
you.
many ideas, host classes,
Agreed.
do something different, so that all that we can incorporate that in that production that will be different in
Patchwork.
2026.
Patchwork will continue to be patchwork in 2026. To those who don't know what patchwork is like when you take different pieces of cloth and you sew it together to create a quilt. It's the same thing like our family. We have different age groups, different sizes, different personalities, different dances, dance styles being taught, different costumes, all kinds of different dances we incorporate. Everything is just a mixture of everything, and that's what makes up Patchwork.
All right. And we have a treat today.
Yes.
We have 2 juniors in studio with us. I'd love for them to move from behind there and go behind Brianara, because we've heard what Patchwork does, we've heard who Patchwork is, we've heard when they do it, what they do, where they do it, but is the proof really in the pudding? Are they really who they say they are? And the best thing to do is actually have them come to do it. So I have 2 lovely young ladies with me, and I swear I see Matiana here for all sorts of things all the time. Matiana seems to be the person that they pick up and they tell, let's go, I have something to do. And Matiana's parents don't say anything, they just tell her, go, look on your child and go.
That's right, and that's literally what she did. Matty, okay, bye, see you, Nara, you'll call me, and left.
Because Matiana, anytime somebody needs a child, that is one child that is always available at DBS Radio. Hi, Matiana, how are you?
Hi. I'm fine.
All right. And you have another junior with you. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine.
All right.
What's your name?
My name is Nayandi.
Nayandi. And for Nayandi, I've seen you for many years and I never knew your name. That's terrible of me. Oh my gosh. Terrible of me. But our Patchwork dancers are usually very busy throughout the season. Coming up with Carnival, most definitely you'll be busy as well, from the minis all the way to the seniors.
Oh, yes.
Are busy. And before that season even starts, last year, y'all were very instrumental in the Independence season. And today, you're going to show us, our two lovely young ladies are going to show us, what exactly Bri and Nara does when they go to practice on a Saturday. There was no practice today, right?
No, we're closed for the Christmas.
That is why they are available. Any other time, these two young ladies would tell me, no, we have our children to take care of. I would have to go to stadium and do this.
That's right.
But I would love for Nara and Bri to give their children the stage. And we have Nayandi. You can remove the chairs. We have Nayandi and Matiana in studio with us. I'm going to give them some time to set up. In the meantime, we have this new song. I was really fooled this morning when I saw that the title of the song was Most Wonderful Time of the Year. I said, but since when Signal Band late? Christmas passed already. Boy, was I surprised. This is definitely different. But you're tuned into Youth Vibes on DBS Radio. And in studio, we have the Pashi Walk Dance Academy. And they're just setting up to do a dance in studio with us this afternoon. You can show me a thumbs up when you're ready. Definitely the most wonderful time of the year, whether it's Christmas, whether it's Carnival. It is the most wonderful time of the year in Dominica, and our dancers are ready in Studio 2. Are you all ready? Yes? All right. So the Pashi Walk Dance Academy in studios with us, giving us a treat for our last edition of Youth Vibes for 2025. Good job. And these are very young ladies. How old are you all?
12.
12?
Yes.
You're both 12?
Yes.
So we have two 12-year-olds in studio, and probably the young part of the younger batch of people in Pashi Walk. So the proof is actually in the pudding. If you want to join Pashi Walk Dance Company, when does registration begin, Nara and Bri?
I have some bad news for everyone.
Hey!
Not next year.
Oh gosh.
Registration will be opening in 2027.
God's will.
Like we say, we like to take our time and we focus mainly on training our kids. Everything is about our kids. Our kids are the important part. And what is important for us to put on a great show? Training, practice. We don't rush teaching our kids. We like to give them time to learn new dances, especially the younger ones. Like we say, we had 3-year-olds, but now we have 4, 5, and 6-year-olds. majority of our mini class is for 5 and 6-year-olds, and we like to give them time to learn their dances if we really want to put out a great show.
I wish I had a sound effect that said, "Aww."
And also because we are trying to do something different next year. So it's basically this year was kind of learning our students as to their weaknesses and strengths. So we wouldn't do it like in a short period of time like what we will do for production. So because that we are trying to be a little different next year. We took the time this year to understand our students and to develop what they have to what we know that they can do.
So 2027, unfortunately, if your child is not there yet, they have to wait an extra year. But we have somebody on the phone. Whatever you are saying, you have to say it in 1 minute. Good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon. Congratulations. Good inspiration. And how did they get to do the dances, like the choreography and all this kind of thing? Have they gone through some special training? The instructors? Because they were really good.
Like they
My
said,
goodness, congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Thank you, Mr. Irish. So like they said earlier that they were trained in particular dance styles and they have built on that over the years to give you masterpieces through their dance students. So ladies, Nara, Bree, and your two lovely ladies that dance for us today, thank you for joining me on Youth Vibes this afternoon.
It was our pleasure.
It was my pleasure as well being here with you this afternoon. It was certainly a treat in studio. And next year, I hope to see even more of Pashiwok Dance Academy. I hope to hear more of you all. If people are interested in seeing more of you, where can they find you?
Okay, just to list a few of our performances for the carnival season, as you know, very much booked and busy. Our juniors and minis will be performing at the Princess Show, which is something we always dedicate and tell them they can always call us. We love it. It's for the kids. Junior Calypso, Buyo, Monarch. Our juniors will also be there. For Miss OACS, Pashiwok will be performing at Miss OACS in January. Monfen.
30th, I believe.
Yes. And as usual, Pashiwok always has the best talent for Miss Dominica. So why would we miss it?
Best talent and best in talent. So thank you so much, ladies, for joining me this afternoon. I hope our listeners and our viewers were very happy. Someone named Bezinski Bellet said, Apache mom in the house.
By the way, that's my mother. That's Pashiwok's manager.
Oh.
She's at home with the baby. So.
All right. So hi, Ella. Good afternoon. All right. Thank you, ladies, for joining me. It was definitely a pleasure, and have a good rest of your afternoon. To all of the other Pashiwok members who are listening, good afternoon to you. So stay locked in to Youth Vibes. We have a special message this afternoon from the Youth Development Division. So stay locked in and we will be right back.
You're tuned in to the youngest hour on radio. Youth Vibes. Don't you dare touch this dial. Youth Vibes. You're in tune to Youth Vibes on DBS Radio.
All right, listeners. So this is a message from Miss Merita Hyacinth, the Chief Youth Development Officer at the Youth Development Division. Stay locked in as we play this Christmas / end of year message from Miss Merita Hyacinth.
Season greetings and Happy New Year to all our young people and families across Dominica. As we close this year and prepare for a new one, I want to remind us that youth development is not just the responsibility of one department. It takes all of us. It takes a community effort. It truly takes a village to raise a child. And when communities encourage youth leadership, values, and growth and promote our young people carry that banner forward with pride. One of the greatest, or should I say many of the greatest experiences I had this holiday season was being part of a serenal with young people in La Plaine alongside the parliamentary representative, and also participating in a small intimate tree lighting ceremony in Goodwill and also the Christmas village on the Lindo Park. Seeing the excitement on the faces of our young people, the little ones, as they engage in traditions of our parents and our foreparents, once practice was truly special. You see, moments like these reminds us why community matters, because when young people see culture lived, they learn to value it and carry it on. And this is why we must continue to create spaces for young people to engage in tradition, service, and leadership, so our heritage does not fade but grows stronger each generation. Throughout 2025, the Youth Development Division delivered a wide range of programs focused on youth development, skills training, and community engagement. During the summer, we had the Summer Volunteerism Program that was implemented as a structured summer camp experience, providing our young people with safe spaces for learning, creativity, teamwork, and personal development. Also, the Youth Development Division launched a digital literacy and workplace readiness program, equipping our participants with essential computer skills, communication, and work ethic training to better prepare them for employment. The short course program was delivered across multiple districts from December 2024 to 2025, offering practical training in computer literacy, Canva and Photoshop design, sewing, small electronic repair, financial literacy, QuickBooks, and this concluded with a formal short course graduation celebration. Throughout the year, the division maintained strong collaboration with groups and young people across the island through our dedicated youth officers in all the 8 districts, ensuring consistent engagement, support, and opportunities for youth development. As we move into the new year, I encourage young people to engage with the Youth Development Division. Engage with us even on our Facebook and our Instagram. Connect with our youth officers and take part in programs and opportunities available. If you or your peers want to form a community group or start an initiative, we are here to support you. One thing I want you to remember is never stop learning. Growth is not boring, it's empowering. Education, training, leadership, and communication skills help build confidence and independence, whether you're at school or even beyond it. To our parents and our communities, I just want to say thank you for guiding, teaching, and believing in our young people. Also, parents, encourage your children to be parts of groups like the Duke of Edinburgh, Cadet Corps, Girl Guides, Scouts, service clubs like Leo and Rotary Club, and leadership organizations like JCI Dominica. These experiences help shape confident and capable citizens. Together, let us continue building confident and grounded and capable young people, rooted in culture, strengthened by community, and ready for the future. Once again, season greetings, Happy New Year, and let's keep growing together.
You're tuned in to the youngest hour on radio. Youth Vibes, don't you dare touch this dial. Youth Vibes, you're in tune to Youth Vibes on DBS Radio. Youth Vibes, you're in tune to Youth Vibes on DBS Radio.
So that was a message from the Chief Youth Development Officer, or the Chief Youth Officer, Miss Marita Hyacinth. That brings us to the last edition of Youth Vibe for 2025, to the end of our edition. We had in studio earlier Elnara Emmanuel and Gabrielle Didier, directors for the Pashi Walk Dance Academy, and 2 dancers. My name is Jamasha Mello. It was certainly a pleasure being here with you for 2025 as well. See you in January 2026. Youth Vibes will continue. Wishing you a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, and all things good. Stay locked in to DBS Radio. Coming up next is Kata Spectacular with Prince Wadix.